Welcome, everybody, to the War and Peace Baseball Podcast. Here today with Alex Rudy.
Hello.
And Farbod Markazi.
Hello.
I'm Alex Uwe. And our first story of the day is pretty disappointing. Giancarlo Stanton is going to miss the next 4 to 6 weeks with a sort of freak injury. He broke something in his hand, and it wasn't even during... there was no, contact involved.
It was a freak injury.
Very weird. It really was the definition of a freak injury.
I find it a shame that this sort of stuff happens. I mean, Stanton, one of the best raw powers in the game, he can't seem to avoid the DL. It started out as him just hurting his hamstring, having hamstring problems. And then two years with freak injuries in a row, and they're devastating. Last year, he had the best year of his career at that point, up to that point, and he
broke his face.
He did break his face.
I mean, it wasn't his fault.
It was only half his fault.
A baseball broke his face. And then this year, he somehow managed to break his hand swinging a bat, and he's 27 homers right now, and he's on his way for an even better year, but he hurt himself. He'll be back in 4 to 6 weeks. We'll see. Part of the selfish part of me just is mad for one of the only reasons. Well, I mean, of course, fantasy-wise, because he's on my fantasy team, but also because I'm mad that he won't be in Cincinnati hitting home runs at the All-Star game, at the All-Star home run derby.
Yeah, so I have a question. Do you think he is still gonna end up leading the majors in home runs even after missing a month of the season?
Yes.
He will lead all of the Major League Baseball.
I think it'll be close.
How much is he ahead right now? By?
Think about Bryce Harper, too.
How many
he has an extra month.
How many is he currently ahead by?
1.
Oh, then no, I didn't realize it was that close. No.
I'm pretty sure it's 1. I didn't fact check.
Then no.
That's what I remember.
Then no.
But I will not look at the stats because later we have the stats game. Yay.
I would say no. I would say no. I would be very, very surprised.
I don't think he can lead, especially because, I mean, a lot of hitters, when they come back with any sort of injuries with their hands or wrists, their swings are a little bit different, especially for the first few weeks or first few months, recovering from everything, just because it's the hand and it's the part, I don't know, it's the strength.
It's the thing that holds the bat.
It's the thing that holds the bat, and it's.
I think there's a very obvious lesson to be learned here.
Giancarlo Stanton likes to get hurt.
No. Stay away from the Marlins.
That was very vague, but okay.
The Marlins just equal sadness and depression and...
I don't know, doing okay
wait a second. If the Marlins equal sadness and depression, what are the Phillies?
The Phillies is when you just don't give a shit anymore. You have no more emotion.
Ruben Amaro Jr.
Since we're talking about the Phillies, we could also talk about Ryne Sandberg resigning from his position as manager of the Phillies.
It was a good move. I agree with you.
It was a good personal choice.
I think he was wasting his life.
Yes.
So I agree with his decision.
I think he knew he was going to be fired anyway, so he's like, you know what? This isn't even a team that I want to be with, so screw you guys.
I don't
think there's a doubt. If you were in his shoes, I would have quit right away, because why would I want to be in that? I mean, no offense to the Phillies, but actually, I don't care. I don't care about
offense to the Phillies.
Offense to the Phillies. I do not want to be a manager of one of the worst run team in baseball, and then one of the worst run team in all professional sports.
Yeah, I'm still kind of not sure why anyone even wanted that job in the first place.
I mean, somebody's got to have it.
It's one of the 30 jobs.
It's managing a major league team.
It's one of the 30 jobs in Major League Baseball.
But I mean, that's just the saddest franchise.
It is. We've discussed this. There's an episode called "Depressing Phillies."
They just have no hope.
That says it all. Yeah. So, the Cardinals are the complete opposite of depressing, because they're the first to 50 wins this season, even with all their injuries and whatnot.
So, I just want to say that they have proven that cheating really does help and it works.
Yes, hacking into the last place team for the past 4 years' database is very effective.
It clearly works as like a blood sacrifice to the devil.
Okay, I don't care about the hacking thing.
It's like voodoo.
This
Yes,
team,
it does have a very voodoo feel to it. I totally agree with you there. I'm feeling the voodoo. The Cardinals have had major league leaders of voodoo.
this team can play baseball. They find a way to they find a way to somehow get away from every injury in the world to win. First to 50, yeah, that's cool, but they still have to find a way to win another 40 or so games. And I don't know how they're getting by with all these injuries, but at some point these injuries are going to find a way to get them. But they're the Cardinals, so they're going to win 150 games. So
Farbod, clearly you just ignored me and Ui's entire conversation just now. They have the power of voodoo on their side.
Very true.
Yes.
Like, that's exactly that's what I said at the end. They're the Cardinals, so they can win 150 games, even though it's impossible at this point.
Yes.
Voodoo is impossible to combat. It is. I'm just talking on my ass right now.
And I will mention one real reason why the Cardinals are able to stay afloat that's because Jaime Garcia is back in the rotation.
I mean, their
pitching is very effectively.
Their pitching is incredible. And they just keep on pulling out random guys out of their asses to throw shutouts.
It works.
Kind of sounds like the Yankees.
Hey.
The Yankees just choose random white guys to pitch, and they somehow do really good.
The Yankees are probably the worst best team in the league.
The worst best team? Or the best worst team?
It's like you don't understand how they choose.
I don't think there's an argument to be made there, period, but I'm just wondering.
They're really bad, but they win a lot of games somehow.
They do. That's just another, just having the Cardinals atop the division in a season where the standings are effed up is all, like, beyond belief. It is comforting to have the Cardinals sticking around at the top. It's comforting. We can go ahead and talk about some more call-ups. Surprise, surprise. It is the year of the call-up, I guess you could call it. Steven Matz is making his major league debut for the Mets.
Who is he replacing in the rotation?
Nobody. They're going with a 6-man.
I thought they were already using a 6-man.
No, they got rid of Dylan G before.
Oh.
So it was, Nice is gonna be the 6th.
Yeah, Alex.
Yes.
Not Rudy. When you said the Mets are winning, somehow found a way to score, Matz hit the 2-run double.
Yes.
That's the only way.
You did tell me this, and I was like, yes, that's the only reason.
That's the only way.
So in today's game, in Matz's debut, which is today, so, he gave up 1 run early on, and he drove in 2 runs the next inning to give himself a lead back, so,
who is this?
He's clearly the Mets' leading offensive player as well. That's good for him. I think he's gonna be in that rotation for a long time. Like, just with everybody else in there, I think he can be in that, he can be that 3 guy. Maybe. Like he can maybe be better than Syndergaard. I very little knowledge about him.
I don't understand where the Mets are getting all these pitchers from.
Syndergaard was basically a gift.
Well, I mean, no, Syndergaard was a gift. I know that, but I mean, they have so many, like their rotation. Even though Matt, I mean, I don't know enough about Matt to say how good he's going to be because I just heard of him. But this is a really good rotation for the future.
Mm-hmm. And I have one of our friends said that he thinks Matt will be
Zach Wheeler too. People forget.
Yes, like next year that he will be where Bartolo Colon is next year. Or like
if who?
He'll take over Zach Wheeler.
Oh yeah.
And anyway, one of our friends is saying that he thinks Matz will be the 2-man in this rotation eventually, and I'm like, there's absolutely zero chance unless either Matt Harvey or Jacob deGrom, like, forget how to pitch entirely. Like, Those are two of the best pitchers in all of baseball. So, I don't know what he's thinking, but he's definitely in that 3-4 range, him and Syndergaard.
Yep.
Another call-up, Andrew Heaney is going for round 2 this year with the Angels. Last year did not go so well for him, but still top prospect, still a top lefty prospect at that end. Hopefully he's productive for a winning team right now.
It's really his first start, I think.
Yeah. I love seeing the guy that we've traded Howie Kendrick for. He came in, he did very well. He only threw about like 83, 84 pitches, which I was shocked at. I don't know how many days of rest he had before that, because I thought he had a 1-run game through 6 innings on 84 pitches. I thought he would have gone much longer.
Well, there's a thing that a lot of people forget about. Like, people get caught up with pitch counts and that, but it's a lot of feel too. The coach, the manager, and the coaches kind of get a feel for how the other teams approach.
I understand that.
And once you get to that third, fourth time through the lineup, like depending on when that is reached, you decide, you know what, we're not gonna have you continue just because we want to make sure, you don't stay out there and give up more runs than you should.
Yeah, that's fair.
I agree 100%. I understand that. I think the whole, in my mind, I always think, 100 pitches is that number. But if you really think about it, it's completely arbitrary. It's really, there's no, evidence that that's even, makes any difference. Mm-hmm. So I agree that it's, sometimes really, most of the time, at least in well-run ball clubs, it just comes down to, what the manager thinks and how the pitcher is feeling and, what time is it through the lineup. So I would agree with that.
And of course, matchups in bullpens are so much more involved now
mm-hmm.
that it could be the 6th inning and you have a lefty up that you don't want your starter to face, and you want to.
It's definitely the era of the bullpen. I feel like
it is.
And the Royals made it clear last year. So.
Well, yeah. I think every team that's won in the past 5 years, Giants being one of the 3 to do that. And they have an amazing bullpen as well, and that is one of the only reasons. Because their starting pitching is passable at best, except for Bumgarner. Because if you look at the Giants' approach, it's get through 5 innings. I'm talking about playoff games now. It's get through 5 innings with your starter, and then hand off the bullpen.
Unless you're Bumgarner, and then you just go 8.
Unless you're Bumgarner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is always the case. Something interesting that I wanted to talk about on the call-up front as well is that Adrian Beltre is back, and Joey Gallo is the odd man out right now. He's kind of a utility player.
He plays center field.
Center field. Yeah.
He played what?
He played center field.
Really? How did that go?
I don't know.
He was asked about it.
There was nothing newsworthy about his start in center field other than the fact that he did start in center field.
He doesn't really have the body to play center field.
Not long term. Certainly not.
Chris Bryant's made multiple starts in center field this year. I think that's just as incredible.
Yeah, well, he's projected to probably move to the outfield if, for some odd reason, they can't move Starlin Castro. I have no idea why. But I don't know why people think, just keep Chris Bryant at third base. There's no problem with him at third base. Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's about all the call-up news. Carlos Correa, of course, is destroying, as usual. He was doing the same last week, so good for him.
He is a monster.
He is, as they call, a monster.
I have no idea how he does it.
I know how. He's an insane athlete. That's one thing.
He's probably the most... I've never seen a guy with so little experience at a high level do so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's kind of been the case for a lot of call-ups this year. Their immediate production is unbelievable. Yeah, so a few other noteworthy events this week came from a couple pitchers that took perfect game bids past the 5th inning in back-to-back games. Those Marco Estrada and Max Scherzer. Marco Estrada took it threw 2 games in a row, actually. 6 full. And I think he lost one of them in the 8th and one of them in the 7th or something. And Max Scherzer did complete a no-hitter, had a perfect game. We talked about that one already. And then followed it up by taking a perfect game through the first 5 against the Phillies. So Marco Estrada decided, he looked at Max Scherzer and he's like, hey, you know what, I can do that. And then he did that for some reason. And now people have to consider Marco Estrada and say, is he actually relevant? And I don't think he is, but people have to think about it now.
Who was that guy who, 4 years ago had the perfect game ended on the last out on that really bad call?
Armando
Galarraga.
Yeah, look what happened to him.
True, but that's 2 starts in a row that Marco Estrada has been good, and that's really weird to see that.
He is not good.
Estrada does not look like a baseball player. I look at him and he looks like, I don't know, he does looks like he could be anything but a baseball player. But
okay. That seems unfair, but okay.
That sounds like a bit of an assault on his character, but
no, that's not an assault on his character.
That's not an
assault on his appearance, which is even.
Hey, he's in the big leagues.
He was a bit harsh.
He's in the big leagues. I don't think he cares.
I mean,
we're praising him for 2 amazing starts, and now you guys are taking a dump on him.
Bartolo Colon's in the major leagues. I don't think you can really judge anyone else for not.
Bartolo Colon won a Cy Young.
Here, that's a good point.
Let it be known. Yeah, so those are our top stories for the week. Of course, other things happened, but we are not going to tell you about them. They're secret.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll continue on with our show, though. And it's time for the stat game. Yay. Yay.
And
if we had sound effects, I would have it.
I'm trying to go 3-0 right now.
What? How? You've definitely not won the stat game.
Well, in overall, I beat Rudy and Uwe.
Yeah, but I've... When? Both of us?
Yeah.
You've only won one.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, let's do this, Rudy. Let's start. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass today.
The first stat is, who is 4th in the major leagues in walks?
Damn.
Carlos Santana.
No. Wait, no, pitching walks.
Oh, pitching walks.
Oh.
Yes.
Carlos Santana would not do that.
Hopefully.
4th most or 4th least?
4th most.
Andrew Kashner.
Tyson Ross.
No.
We both went
Ross
Padre.
is first. Kashner, I don't even see on this list.
Sanchez.
Oh, good for him. Aaron Sanchez?
Yeah.
He's one of them.
He's one of the 4th?
There's 2 guys tied for 4th, and the one I was...
Oh, wow, Farbod.
The one I was thinking of wasn't Sanchez, though.
What?
Lincecum.
But I guess technically that counts.
Lincecum.
He is 3rd.
Wow, Farbod is really digging deep here. I'm gonna go with CC Sabathia.
He is... I don't even know.
I've picked 2 not on the listers.
He's on the top 22.
I guess I don't know my walks.
Chris Tillman.
No.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Trevor Bauer?
No, he's 2nd. Some guy named Mike Lorenzen, though, is really high up.
R.A. Dickey.
He's on the Reds.
Yes, R.A. Dickey. Wow.
God damn it,
How
Farbod.
did you know?
He just put me... Okay, I have to shut my mouth now, because Farbod is on a different level right now.
Of all people would not walk a lot of people. Considering
he can't afford to walk a lot of people.
Yeah, he doesn't really have that luxury, you know?
Like, he walks people and he gets shelled. He gets the best of both worlds.
Best, I think, is a strong...
Hey, I mean, maybe
the
he
worst
wants...
of both worlds.
No, maybe
then.
he wants to get shelled. Who knows?
I don't think it's that.
Who knows? Move on.
That seems unlikely.
Move on.
Okay, next stat. Who is last in the major leagues in OPS?
Last?
Omar Infante.
What?
Omar Infante.
No.
Oh, he doesn't have that anymore? Okay.
He's 158th.
Out of how many?
62.
Oh, nice.
58 out of... There's only 62 players on your list?
162.
Oh, 162. Let's see.
Chase Utley.
Very close. He's second to last.
What the hell, Farbod? Jesus.
Chris Owings.
He is fifth to last. He's very bad uncontested.
Farbod, are you looking at the list? God damn it.
I am not.
Who the
If
hell
he's
knows
looking
Chris
at the
Owings?
list, why would he just...
Chris Owings.
Just to make sure, just to tease us.
Chris Owings is a second baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I know him personally.
Personally?
His
Yeah.
friends?
No,
That's
I would not be friends with someone who's as an OPS that
Alexi
low.
Amarista.
No.
Alexi Ramirez.
Yes.
What?
You're getting wrecked. This is a slaughter.
I gave him Alexei. I have no idea what's going on right now. I didn't realize Alexi Ramirez was that bad even.
You're getting pooped on, man.
I am. These answers are crazy.
He's not even
Farbod.
like crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Alexi Ramirez isn't like the bottom of the bottom piece.
He's having a horrendous season.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he is not like the bottom of the bottom. Of
He
the barrel.
clearly is the He's
Now he
literally
is.
the bottom of the bottom.
Now he is, I guess. He has not been the past. He has a couple Silver Sluggers, I think. He has at least one.
Well,
Anyway, continue.
stop living in the past. What I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
Fine.
Okay.
You guys are in cahoots.
Okay, next stat.
Yes.
Who is the only player in the league, in the major leagues, to be in the top 5 of both strikeouts and walks? He's
Jock
a hitter.
Peterson.
A hit all like offensively strikeouts.
Jock Peterson.
Yes, wow, that was super quick. Is that easy?
Boom. What?
Was it that easy?
It was pretty easy. Because he walks a ton, but he also strikes out a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Farbod's just like,
I didn't think it was that easy. Okay, who is 4th in the major leagues in caught stealing?
fourth?
Actually, this is stupid because it's tied with a bunch of people, so that's not.
Yeah, okay.
There's literally 7 people tied for 4th.
Just pick a different number then.
I'm gonna change it for something else. No, let me find.
Just go do your last one then instead.
Hmm?
Don't you have 4? We're doing 4, if that wasn't clear.
I was the 4th, but I'll just.
Wasn't that 3?
No, you lost the OPS.
You lost 2 in a row.
Wait, there was OPS, there was... Oh yeah, it was, damn it. Okay.
I'll find a different one because that. I didn't.
You should do this one, you should do one that has a 2-way tie, so I have a chance to tie for Bode. Just saying.
What?
You should pick your last one as one that has a two-way tie, so I have the ability to make a comeback.
How about no?
But I lose regardless, and it's not fun anymore.
It's not, I don't think the game is.
It's about winning.
Okay.
It's a game, isn't it?
Okay, Jim. Let me try to find something that's fun.
As you can tell, we are very prepared.
Who's second in, I didn't realize one of them wouldn't work, so. Who's second in the league in average, what pitcher has the second lowest average against him?
What?
Second lowest average against him.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Jason Hamill.
Huh?
Jason Hamill.
No, what?
Keuchel.
He's third. Jason Hamill's 11th, I guess. That's not bad.
Scherzer.
He's first.
Zach
Archer.
Greinke.
Which one? What?
Greinke.
Archer.
No, but they're in the top 6.
Garrett Cole.
No, he's 7, 8.
Oh man, who is this?
Oh, wait, what? I don't even see him actually. Garrett Cole is not very high up. Is pretty high up. Isn't all. Garrett Cole is 29th.
I literally don't know anyone else.
Felix Hernandez.
No, he's 12th.
Richards?
No, Richards.
Richards.
True.
Richards isn't even the highest angel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Garrett Cole.
Again?
I said that.
Again.
Garrett
I
Cole
said
is
that.
in
Chris
the
Sale.
top 20. How could he?
Chris Sale.
AJ Burnett.
No.
I said 2 Pirates. I'll just go. Who is another Pirates starter? Morton?
It was not Chris Sale, right? Just
Morton?
No.
Okay, I'm going with their rotation. Liriano.
Yes.
Fuck, that's not fair.
Why did you just guess the rotation? I mean, it worked, but why?
That was retarded. That
Why did you
logic makes no
choose-
sense.
That was an excellent strategy, but what made you go with that?
No, it's not. The strategy was stupid, but it was genius.
Because that team somehow finds a way to turn Liriano into a decent pitcher, and they're good.
That was very
Farbod,
well played.
you destroyed me. God damn it.
Should I find one more just for kicks?
Yeah, sure. I want revenge.
Who is leading the major leagues in losses? Is that too easy?
Matt Garza.
Okay, that was too easy.
Fuck.
Just that is dumb because there's a tied.
Oh my god. Farbod, what
Wait.
the fuck?
I'll find a better one.
I'm convinced he's cheating in some way.
Okay.
Matt Garza had. I know he sucks.
You could say Callups just as easily.
No.
Wow, yeah. Callups is absolute trash. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, who's given up the third most home runs in the major leagues?
Jared Weaver.
Jeff Samardzija.
No.
Phil Hughes.
CC Sabathia.
No, they're fourth.
Kyle Loesch.
No.
Kyle Kendrick.
No, he's first. So, Loesch and Kendrick are first and second.
Farbod just pulls these out of his ass.
Farbod, you're cheating, fat. We all know.
Yeah,
You
that's out of
literally-
nowhere.
You
That
got
is out of absolutely
You
nowhere.
got the top five.
I'm not cheating.
Andrew Kashner.
Jerome Williams.
No. Jerome Williams is still in the major leagues.
Maybe not, but he had a chance
That's
to give
a
up lots of
shame.
home runs.
That's
Rick Porcello.
No.
Hellickson.
No.
Shoemaker.
No.
Ian Kennedy.
No.
Joe Kelly.
No.
Bartolo.
He's not in the league
No.
anymore.
Sean O'Sullivan.
Who?
You're definitely cheating. What the fuck?
No,
Joe Kelly's not in the league anymore?
I remember
No,
Sean
he's a AAA.
O'Sullivan was a Angel, and then they traded him away to Kansas, and now I found him on the Phillies 2 days ago. So
I found him.
Kansas isn't a team.
Kansas City,
It's not even in
Fight Club?
Kansas.
same
Kansas Fight
thing.
Club.
No. You guys
Dan-
suck.
Taiwan
Dan
Walker.
Aaron,
Holy hell, no.
Justin Verlander.
Why do we suck?
No. The guy isn't bad. Okay, does that help?
He's not trash, okay. He's not Eric O'Sullivan trash.
You mean Sean O'Sullivan?
Whatever. What did I say?
You mean Sean Sullivan? God.
What did I say? Okay, whatever.
Taiwan Walker.
Sullivan family.
Taiwan Walker.
I already said that.
Mark Burley.
No. Taiwan
Mark Burley
Walker
doesn't
hasn't
get
given
shelved.
up like more than a run in like since like May, so I
Yeah,
doubt.
but he was really bad in April, so.
Jeff Samardzija.
I already said Jeff
Oh my
Samardzija.
god.
Aaron
Who?
Harang.
Bruce Chen.
Aaron
No,
Harang.
sorry, Wei Yin Chen.
Tired.
Wei Yin
Could that
Chen.
be
They're the
answer?
same person. Wei Yin Chen. I don't know.
Aaron Harang.
He just, holy hell.
God damn it.
Aaron Harang is in the top five. It's like the sixth or something.
Liriano.
Is that your go-to? I'm just gonna list the Pirates rotation now.
It's not Liriano.
Travis Wood.
No.
Ryan
Not bad.
Vogelsong.
Who?
Ryan Vogelsong.
No. He's
No,
still.
Rudy said he's not trash. Who is this? Madison
Ryan
Bumgarner.
Vogelsong's still on the team?
Madison Bumgarner.
No.
Jake Arrieta.
No.
Arrieta doesn't get hit at all.
I can hit Jake.
I thought I was gonna get it with Bumgarner, honestly.
Oh
Felix
my
Hernandez.
gosh.
Felix Hernandez.
God damn it.
I don't know.
You guys are incompetent.
You're incompetent. You're looking at a list. It's easy for you.
Aaron Sanchez.
No.
Anibal Sanchez.
Yes. Okay. Oh wait, it might have been. Yeah, it's Anibal Sanchez.
Fuck you.
No.
Why was that so hard?
It just was.
This is so random.
That's the point of the game, though.
True.
Farbod's definitely cheating, by the way.
I am not.
Just so
I
you
would agree.
I think we disqualify him. Do we disqualify him? I say
Yeah,
we do.
Why am I disqualified?
He's
I'm
disqualified.
disqualifying you for complaining too, so I
It's a
would.
vote. It's 2 against 1. You
No,
lose.
but I'm disqualifying you too.
Fine, just 'cause I'm so bad.
Yeah, I'm the winner.
You don't. I have no winner.
Okay.
I got Jock Peterson pretty quick. I'm proud of that
I
one.
think that was, I think we can move on from that.
Okay. We will move on, and we will, in the spirit of the ESPYs Awards Best MLB Player, which in my opinion is a stupid award because that is like that's
Dude,
just way too
the
general.
entire SBs is stupid, so.
Yes, agreed.
I mean,
But we're gonna do a version of that where we discuss the best player of each of the 5 tools in Major League Baseball, and arm will be pitching, as the tool of best arm will be a pitching category.
so like the best pitcher. Or
Well,
the
like
best,
the best,
or the
like best stuff,
arm.
best arm and best stuff. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
I was gonna pick.
It can be best pitcher. I don't know. Like
So we're gonna go from
overall.
category to category, or have everyone?
Yeah, let's go category by category. Let's,
Okay.
do you want to start with pitchers? I think that'd be
Sure.
fun.
I'm gonna say Aroldis Chapman as the best.
Aroldis Chapman's a good bet. I think you have to put Dylan Betances in the mix too.
I think Chapman's on a level that no one else in professional baseball is at, from an arm perspective.
And I mean, Matt Harvey's arm has a very good arm.
Not anymore.
Jose Fernandez.
No. They both had Tommy John, so they'll never be at the same level that they once were from a pure arm.
I guess. Max Scherzer has a very good arm. I don't think you can argue that.
I don't know how he hasn't hurt himself, but yeah.
Yeah. Chris Sale. Okay, let's narrow it down to. Do you agree? Let's narrow it down to Scherzer, Sale, Chapman,
I don't think any narrowing down is necessary. I think it's clearly Chapman.
Well, you know how you have like the nominees and the SB thing, right? You don't just like this is it. That's all. Bye. That'd be a very boring show if you didn't talk about nominees. Are those fair runner-ups though?
Wonderful.
Chapman,
Yeah.
Sale, and Max Scherzer.
Scherzer. Yeah. That's probably the list for this.
Yeah. What did you think about my little Betances nod right there? Like, what do you think? Like,
What?
where does he rank
Who?
in your mind? Dylan Betances?
Top 15, probably top 20.
Yeah, like I don't like he has great fastball and his curveball is just unbelievable. So I give him credit for that. Let's go ahead and move on to let's do speed. How about speed?
Billy Hamilton.
I think Billy Hamilton has to win.
I think Billy Hamilton is clearly the answer. I think Billy Burns gives them a run for his money.
And his name's Burns, which is amazing.
But
like he's a burner.
And D. Gordon also is
D. Gordon.
very
and
fast, but I think Hamilton.
I think Jose Altuve does not
I don't
get enough
think he's
credit.
on their level.
He steals an insane amount of bases. He's a very good base
Just
runner.
because you steal a lot doesn't mean you're really.
He's a very good base runner too.
That's
I don't
not
know.
the question though.
I guess. I think it definitely has to be an outfielder because they get to show off their speed very, very well. So yeah, those are good. Billy Hamilton's our champion. That was easy. Let's do power. This one should also be pretty easy.
Stanton.
Let's see, senor. Who are runners up in this category in your minds?
Ichiro.
Fair. Okay.
I'm just. I'm kidding.
I think you have to already throw Joey Gallo in the mix, just with the impressive distance he's had on his home runs.
Chris,
Like, what's his average distance? It has to be something crazy.
Very
at this
far.
point. Same with Jock Peterson. His average distance on home runs is insane.
Chris Davis. Bryce Harper.
Chris Davis has gross power too.
Bryce-
Chris Davis's power
Bryce.
is
Bryce Harper.
that too. Chris Davis's power though, I was gonna say, like, just how strong he is. He gets so many like cheap home runs because he's so strong.
In that ballpark,
like guys like Peterson and Harper and Stanton, they barrel up and destroy all their home runs. But Chris Davis can like pop a ball up to left field in Baltimore and it barely goes out just because he's so strong. Like,
well, Baltimore also is very easy to play.
Very helpful, yes. So I think that has to be taken into consideration. But I like our list for that. So Stanton wins.
Done.
Stanton wins. You have Gallo and Peterson and Davis. Right?
I think there was someone else I was going to say. Oh, Bautista, for sure.
That is good. Encarnacion and Bautista are pretty much neck and neck in my opinion. Donaldson...
Donaldson's not on the same level.
Nah, not quite. He can be, though. He's a much better hitter overall, too.
But that's not the question.
I know. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that can mash balls nowadays.
Yet they don't hit that many home runs, really.
Yes, yet they tend not to hit many home runs.
From a historical standpoint is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd say we're doing a lot better in the home run department than in years past. Just considering how many players have over 20 home runs before the All-Star break.
This year is nice. This year's been a good year.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Next tool. Let's do hitting just for average. Go. Fight.
Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt is up there. He's very good hitter. He is a very good hitter. I think Jason Kipnis has put himself in the conversation in this one. Has he not? He sported a very impressive average this year, and yeah, I don't know. I think he's earned consideration there.
Chiro.
That's your default. He's a fourth outfielder, though. I don't know.
He's the best. I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding the question, but
I mean, no, like he still doesn't. His average isn't even like great though.
So,
like, it's passable for an everyday outfielder, but it's not like he's not on the same level as I don't even know who I was gonna say. There's really not a lot of high average hitters nowadays. You notice Miguel Cabrera obviously has to be in the conversation. He hits everything and anything he can get his hands on.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of other guys out there right now that you look at for that category. I mean, Altuve, kind of. I don't know. He's very shaky. He's very shaky this year, though.
300?
He's very shaky this year, but he has extremely good hand-eye coordination.
I mean, that's what you want to have when you're 5'5".
Yeah, great hand-eye coordination.
Prince Fielder.
Thank you, very good.
Prince Fielder.
He's kind of fallen off too, though. Like I don't know.
He has the second most hits in Major League Baseball. So
who has the first most hits?
You're wrong.
D. Gordon. You have to throw D. Gordon.
351. How can
I think D. Gordon, just because we unfairly did not nominate him, is one of, like, okay, who's it going to be?
Between acid to think that Altuve is a better hitter than Fielder this second.
Not at this second. I don't. I want to believe it, but it's not true.
And I think going by average is dumb in general, actually, because
but D. Gordon has the most hits.
Escobar is fourth in NL batting average, and he's awful.
But D. Gordon hits everything. He gets hit, like, he has tons of hits.
No, I agree with you from a hit standpoint. I think hits is a good way. I'm just saying going by average is dumb. Because
yeah. So who are our top four? We have Prince Fielder, D. Gordon, Jason Kipnis, and Paul Goldschmidt.
No, why did Gordon? I mean, why is wait, sorry, what was it again?
Kipnis?
Sorry, wait.
Jason Kipnis.
Kipnis? Yes.
Is that the person you have a problem with?
No, sorry. I thought you said someone saying that. You didn't.
No, I did not. I did not say such things.
Okay.
Anyway, who is our winner? You just say your pick out loud.
Farbod, are you alive?
Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt's not in the top 10 of hits. Unless this is lying to me.
He's batting like 350.
Well, he draws an insane amount of walks too. He doesn't have the opportunity.
So?
When you're the only person that can do anything in your lineup, you're going to be walked
I
off.
don't even see him in the top 40 on ESPN.
Yeah, because he gets walked so much.
Yeah.
No? There's guys who have been on the DL for a lot of the years.
My vote is for D. Gordon right now. Rudy?
Oh, this is AL. Like, how is he not on this list?
Attaboy, Rudy.
Yeah, Goldschmidt is fourth. I was like, what the heck? Makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who is the best hitter? I don't have Goldschmidt too.
Okay, Goldschmidt takes the cake on that one.
I think Goldschmidt's a much better hitter than Gordon. Gordon is just like a slapper.
He's a slapper.
He's a little
That's
slapper.
a funny word.
Goldschmidt's like a hitter.
That's a very funny word.
That's the ball.
Yes. Anyway, we have fielding now.
Sorry.
It's our last one.
What was it?
Lagares.
Fielding?
Lagares is in the conversation. Hayward's in the conversation. Simmons is in the conversation.
Machado.
That's fair. Yeah, he has actually an insane arm.
Manuel Machado.
Did you just say Manuel Machado?
Yes.
Manuel Avocado.
Goldschmidt and Rizzo are excellent defensive first basemen.
Yeah, but I don't consider first baseman when thinking defense, honestly. Like, there's not much impressive stuff to do at first base, other than pick balls. And, you know,
Keep the ball
they don't have to make
top
insane
first
throws
base.
like Manny Machado does.
Buster Posey.
Like, as far as catchers goes, he's not even the best catcher, so.
According to D. Ward, he's the third best defensive catcher.
That's not the best defensive
Oh wait,
catcher.
this is not first base. No, never mind.
Nope.
Okay, ESPN is very poorly designed to look at stats. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, I think we have it narrowed down pretty good right there, those four. Lagares, Hayward, Simmons, and Machado.
Yep.
Who are you taking?
Lagares.
I'm trying to look if there's anyone else.
Wait, no. Infield, Simmons. Outfield, Lagares.
I'm trying to find quickly if there's anyone else I think is. Josh Johnson's pretty. Nolan Arenado is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
He is incredibly good, too. That is something I forget about very frequently.
Kevin Pillar.
I think the only reason I don't give it to Machado is because he has 10 errors on the year already.
Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar is a highlight reel. That is true.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier?
As long as you don't give it to Marcus Semien.
Jose Iglesias is very good as well.
Kevin Kiermaier is outstanding.
He is. I think Lagares is still better though. Slightly. Among outfielders, it's either Lagares or Hayward, wouldn't you say?
What do I know?
I don't know what you know. You know virtually nothing. Sorry.
Wait. I'm trying to, there we go.
Steven Drew.
According to ESPN.com, and I don't know how they do this, but Lagares isn't even in the top 10 of defensive center fielders.
What? Are you looking at AL only again?
No.
God damn it, Rudy.
Ender Inciarte's on this list, as is Randall Grichuk.
What the fuck?
And AJ Pollock.
Pollock is fair. They have 2 Diamondbacks on that list. What the hell?
Huh?
They have 2 Diamondbacks on that list.
Yes.
The hell?
I don't see him even on this list.
Steven Drew.
Von Lagares is 38th. He's tied for 8th in defensive WAR.
I say Steven Drew because that has to be the only reason he gets a spot in the lineup.
No, he hits homers and strikes out.
True. Brock Holt, actually, I think, is now my new favorite because I just realized he's probably the best defensive utility player.
He can play anywhere and play really well.
And he plays Gold Glove defense at multiple positions. I think that's my new pick.
That's an
What do you say?
that's an interesting way to
Yeah,
do it.
I like it.
That's a good one.
I like it.
Interesting way. Who else plays a multitude of positions?
Well, Ben Zobrist. Who's the other? There's another really good defensive utility player out there that I'm not thinking of.
Ben Zobrist is 34 though, so.
Ben Zobrist isn't bad. He's serviceable at each position he plays.
But he's not like a top
He's a very good athlete to be able to do such
defender
things.
anymore.
But, yeah. Who am I thinking of that plays multiple positions?
Michael Young.
Who? What? Excuse me? I don't know who I was thinking of, though. Is he the only one like that? I think Brock Holt.
No, there's one more guy. I know there is.
I just forget. I forget sometimes.
There's someone else. There has to be.
There is another. Dun dun dun.
That's the interesting reference to something.
Oh, was it Matt Duffy that I was thinking of? No, he's an everyday player now.
Third base.
He's an everyday player now. He almost was.
Farbod, do you have any idea who he's trying to think of?
I think it might have been Matt Duffy before he was a third baseman, honestly. Same with Justin
Matt
Turner.
Duffy doesn't play outfield though, so how could he? He's not a true super utility player.
I guess so.
Infield.
It's true.
So you.
I think my vote is for Holt.
Yep,
Who else?
same.
Same.
I'm trying to find some.
I'm trying to find somebody to.
There's other
not
magical
beat Brock Holt.
player that you're trying to think of, but I would agree if it's. I think an interesting way to go by it, but I do agree with your logic.
Yeah, Gold Glove at multiple positions. I'm not wrong about that. But in terms of raw defensive talent, it might be Simmons.
Yeah.
I think Simmons is probably, yeah.
But I say Holt is my vote still. I maintain that it is Brock.
Is Josh Harrison a good position? I think Josh Harrison is who you were thinking of.
You would have been, yeah.
Is he a good defender?
He's an everyday player now, too, though. He plays third base every day now.
Is he a good defender at any of his positions though?
Not better than Manny Machado.
I'm pretty sure he's just passable at all those positions he plays.
Yeah. I mean, he can make diving catches, but he's not
so can I.
No, you can't. That's a lie. We don't lie on this podcast, Rudy.
Is Delino DeShields your man?
No, I don't like
I'm
him.
joking.
His name's Delino.
Delano.
That's like not Delino.
It's Delano.
Delano?
It's like
There's no way. It's spelled Delino.
It's Delino.
It's Delano.
It's Delano.
I think it's just,
Delano.
I think the way Farbod's pronouncing it is just a very soft I, like Delano.
Yeah.
Like that's a nice piece of bread. Like, I don't know. What the fuck am I saying?
What? Scott Vince, like.
Our podcast wouldn't be the same if something weird didn't happen, so there you go.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Cesar Fernandez. Oh, Alexi Amarista.
He plays shortstop almost every day now, too.
No, he has eligibility in center.
I know, he has so much eligibility, it's insane.
So clearly he's amazing.
He's about the same height as Jose Altuve.
Okay, I think we should move on from this.
I think if there was ever a tangent, this was it. So yeah, just in quick review of our categories, we have Chapman, best arm, Stanton, best power, we have Goldschmidt, best hitter, we have Billy Hamilton, best speed, and we have Brock Holt, best defense. That'd be one hell of a player combined, would it not?
It would be Trout, I think.
No, it'd be Trout, but a super utility player. Brock Holt makes this player way better. Do you not agree?
We're gonna do the worst ever category as well? Or is that for next week?
The worst? I think that is very difficult to say. I think we talked about a lot of the worst just by you listing off a bunch of random people right there.
I think that would be enjoyable though.
It would be, but I think most people would have no idea who we're talking about, because people don't talk about bad players.
Except, yeah, like average-wise, Steven Drew.
Mm-hmm. Although apparently Farbod knows a lot about random players that are at the bottom of the barrel. be it that he won the stat game.
Alexi Ramirez is doing horrible.
O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan, yes.
Sean O'Sullivan was a former Angel. I have to know.
I'll have you know.
You just know every guy's third been through the Angels.
You just know everything, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, power rankings.
Yes, thank you for moving the show forward. Is anybody ready? I can go
yes.
if neither of you are ready.
I can start.
Okay.
Usual order, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know. It's all mixed up in my head now, but go.
Number 1's Cardinals. Yes.
Yes.
I think that's inarguable. Number 2, I'm gonna go with, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna go with the Washington Nationals. I think they allowed their first run in 40-something innings yesterday.
A lot of that had to do with Max Scherzer.
Who dared give up that run?
Max Scherzer.
It was Scherzer, I think, actually.
Yeah.
It was some ridiculous stat like that.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because Scherzer's been amazing. Zimmerman didn't give up a run his last start. Strasburg didn't give up a run in his return. Did he? No, he didn't. In his return, he didn't.
They've been destroyed by injuries. They're still 8-2. They're still on an 8-game win streak.
I don't think compared to the Cardinals, it's not destroyed.
Oh yes, did you see their lineup yesterday? Oh my God, I could recognize two names.
Well, isn't it just Rendon and Worth right now?
No.
Who else?
Okay, maybe not on the DL this second, but throughout the season.
just consistently on and off. Span has missed time.
Yeah.
And
Zimmerman's always banged up. Desmond might as well be injured for his production.
I think Desmond is playing with incredible.
Ronald Wilson Ramos is gonna end up with a season-ending injury any second now.
No, they've been very careful with him though this season, which I like.
You know what I'm saying, though.
They've given him much better rest.
In their rotation has Fister on the DL, and they had Strasburg on the DL, so
yeah.
And they're both pretty poor.
Fister and Strasburg is a big blow.
So, I think they can only go up from here. I think they're on a tear recently, and I think there's few teams in baseball when they're all healthy. I just truly love their roster composition.
And those are the two, I'm guessing.
The Dodgers are probably up there. And then who's I gonna say for my third? It angers me to do this, but I have to go with the Kansas City Royals.
I hate them.
I hate their fans. I hate their team. They have the worst pitching staff I've ever seen for a team that's in first place since the steroid era. It does not give me any pleasure for them to be this good, but they win a fuck ton of games.
They do indeed. Joe Blanton.
Fourth,
it's all Joe Blanton.
Clearly, the power of Joe Blanton. Fourth, I'm going to go with the Astros, who they're on a bit of a cold streak recently.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And they're on the road. They're only one game on the road. But, it's not awful, they're not good. But, they're actually, if anything, I think they'll actually just continue on the upswing, because now they're getting some call-ups up like Correa and Velasquez, and I'm sure that'll just be followed by a couple more guys as the season progresses.
John Singleton got called up.
Sorry?
Yeah, John Singleton got called up again. Yay.
Okay. And they definitely have the war chest to make a trade. If I the deadline, they sent down Obed Holzer, which for being a baby and trying to hit A-Rod.
Smart.
That was, I like that for disciplinary reasons. I think that's unacceptable behavior. You're just being a little baby on the mound. If you're after giving it back-to-back home runs, including a grand slam, you're gonna try to hit a guy. Come on.
Yeah, but who cares? It's freaking Brett Oberholtz or whatever his name is. Yeah, nobody cares.
I agree. I agree with their logic there. So, I mean, I think I'm starting to believe. I really didn't for a while, but
You just gotta believe.
As these guys maintain their stats, I'm beginning to accept their talent more and more, you know?
Yeah, I'm.
Keuchel's the real deal. Keuchel's an ace.
It's hard for me to admit it, but I think I'm believing in the Astros now.
Yeah.
I've believed before both of you, so suck it.
I mean, so I think they have to try to get another, maybe one more starter and one more guy with for average, because they have like a couple guys in Carter, Gaddis, and Valbuena who almost never get on base, and that's hard to win with. But yeah, I mean,
Valbuena. I mean, the Astros are a team that live and die by the home run.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody remember Jed Lowry? Me neither.
He got hurt.
Is he? I mean, they have.
Still technically on the Astros.
He could probably play third base for them when he comes back. He was doing well when he hurt.
Yeah,
I know. He was on the chair.
Yeah, I'll be a good guy to get back. So, that's a good point, actually.
I find it hilarious how absolutely nobody gives a shit about Jed Lowry anymore. Like,
I don't think anymore.
Nobody's even considered, like, what is his role now? Like, they signed him to a 3-year contract for a decent amount of money, and now they're like, hey, Correa.
I don't think anyone's ever given a shit about him. I mean, I think that was fine.
I think that was the worst spent money for the Astros.
Stick him at third.
It was definitely the worst spent money by the Astros.
I mean, they didn't think Correa was going to come up this quickly, so I disagree. In the context of the time, it made sense.
No, I know. Like, well, obviously in context, it makes much more sense. But now it's like, well, okay.
I think it's fine.
Now at this point, you're like, well, okay. You have him for 2 more years. Like, what are you going to do with him?
Play third and second and short when Correa and Altuve are hurt or have days off.
So he's going to be he's a very well paid fourth position, or like a backer bench.
I think he should start at third for Valbuena.
Probably should.
I don't think he's ever even played third in his life.
I don't know how Valbuena's defense is. It might be okay. I don't know how it is.
He gets sub 200, so.
Yes, but it's Jimmy's.
That's what
the Astros are all about, dude.
They already have Carter to do that.
And Gaddis.
Yeah.
And Valbuena. That's the only reason it works, is because
DH.
Jed Lowry should catch.
Yeah, there we go. That was
I agree.
Gaddis should catch it, to be honest.
Yeah, really.
Chasing Castro. Holy crap. He a horrendous hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so should I go to my 5th team?
Yes, please.
Now I lost my train of thought. Who I was going to say?
I thought you were prepared.
I was, but you just got on a big tangent about the Astros roster composition, so I forgot who I was making my...
I will buy you a pen and paper.
My 15. Okay, just calm down. You're gonna get here. We're all friends here, I think.
It's only you guys are friends.
2 of us are friends.
Can I have a tie here? Because I really can't decide between these 2 teams.
Fine, pick. Just say them.
Okay, in one way I'm saying the Orioles because they're on a tear, even though that probably won't last. And I think they had the worst off season imaginable in my opinion. I think they are in a very weird, transition.
They're in a very weird place.
They're in a very weird place where really they're not good enough to be bad. They're not bad.
They're not good enough to be bad.
They're not bad enough to be really bad, but they're not good enough to be really good. And they're not like a team that's like one piece away either from being really good. So that's like a weird. They're kind of like them and the Angels are in that weird place where it's like they can't dismantle their team but they also can't like just make one move and be back into like the World Series contention, Sorry, Farbod. So
I accept it.
And they don't spend money in the off season ever. The Orioles, like never. Yeah, they never spend money. So I just they're in a very bizarre place. Like at least like the Angels and the Yankees, who are also in transitional phases, like they can, they'll every off season, add a piece or 2 on top of what they have to try to make a step in the right direction. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Sadly, this year it was Didi Gregorius and Steven Drew.
Okay, it doesn't work every time, but they try at least, those two teams. Or, Toronto they're only, 5 games over 500, but they at least make an effort off season. Even Kansas City, signed a bunch of guys. So, yeah, they're in a weird, time. And then
I'm still stuck on that sentence you said earlier. They're too good to be bad.
Okay. And then I haven't typed the Dodgers because I just think the Dodgers are another team that's had some major injury issues, but they're still, 9 games over 500. They are absolute monsters at home, though they are terrible on the road. And they're just built to win. They have a team that can go all the way. So
I have a quick question. When Corey Seager gets called up, like the instant he gets called up, do they shoot up your power rankings?
I don't think he will have any impact on this season.
Do you think he will impact more than Jimmy Rollins does currently?
Is Jimmy Rollins doing that bad?
He's not doing well.
Horrendous.
He was started off horrendous, now he's serviceable.
I don't think you can
it balances out.
I don't think politically you can start him for Rollins this year. Okay, I didn't realize Rollins was hitting 211, so maybe you can.
That's been the argument all year. Yeah.
Wow, he's having a horrendous season. Okay, then yes, it probably does shoot up. Wow, Jimmy Rollins. That's I thought Jeter's last year was terrible, but man.
Jimmy Rollins makes Derek Jeter look like Derek Jeter.
Yeah, what I love about their team is their depth. Even, from an offensive standpoint, they have so many guys who can play so many spots. I love the Justin Turner offense, guys,
And there's more on the way. There's more talent on the way.
Yeah, their pitching, they found a way to get over the Shanjanru and, who's that guy who had Tommy John?
Brandon McCarthy.
Brandon McCarthy injuries. They found a way. And to get past those. So, their bullpen's still pretty shaky, but they have Kenley Jansen, so.
Enough said. Yeah. I agree. That's good. Farbod, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I will go.
Then go.
Go.
My number one, okay man. My number one, I have the, St. Louis Cardinals. You said yes after, I'll say yes.
Yes.
Number two, I have this team that we went on a tangent about and just started talking about, the Houston Astros. Yeah, the Phillies, of course. Yeah, number two, Philadelphia Phillies. No, at the Houston Astros. I'm starting to believe, and I don't want to, but I have to.
He's a believer.
Yeah. Number three, I have the Los Angeles Dodgers. They, like you said, they've had a lot of injuries, but they still win, and they're a great team. And number four, I have the Nationals because I thought they'd be I thought their record would be a little bit better, even though they've been on fire recently. I thought they would have done better before that, but now they're starting to play like the team we thought they were, and they're the team built to win, at least this year. So number four, I have Nationals, and number five, this one was hard, but give it to the Pirates.
Wow.
What the heck?
Wow.
So yeah.
They've been on a very, very cold streak ever since I mentioned them in my power rankings, right?
So you're the record ruiner.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So the teams on my list will be very unhappy today. I will go ahead and start though. Cardinals, yes. Done. My number two is the Nationals because they are absolutely monsters and they're taking back what is theirs in the NL East, and they're like, okay, Mets, you guys had some fun. Let's hand that first place back over to us now. It's fine. We'll take it from here. And I love their everything. Their pitching, their lineup is very good. Their defense is the only thing that's not amazing. So can't have it all, I guess. My number three team is the Kansas City Fight Club because you can't argue with how they win games. So Rudy, I've matched you so far. It's good. 4, I have the Blue Jays.
Why is that good?
Because we agree.
Conformity is the way to go.
Yes, well, I wrote my list down, so I don't know about you. I didn't change my list because of you.
Somehow.
Just saying. My number 4 is the Blue Jays, though, because people forget that they are an extremely hot team that is tied for second place by a half game right now, or something crazy like that. So, yeah, their offense is clicking right now. That is what they call it, right? Clicking.
Yep.
Even the pieces that aren't supposed to be productive are being very productive, so congrats to them.
Their pitching shit, though.
Like, it doesn't even matter.
Again, I've said that this happens every year with the Blue Jays. They have the offense, and then there's within one week or so, a couple weeks, their offense gets overly hot, and their pitching isn't really a factor because if they're scoring 10 runs, 8 runs.
If the pitching gives up 7 runs, they will still win.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then the offense cools back down to the 3-4 runs a game, and the pitching can't keep up with that, so they go back down and they lose.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays of old.
But their offense has a huge boost from Donaldson this year, so it's working very nicely so far.
Imagine how good they would have been. I know we talk about this like every week, though. We just came out of this team with DeArno and Syndergaard.
Yep. Amazing.
I mean, I don't know how they probably wouldn't have gone Martin, so I don't know if they had been DeArno still, so that's something to think about.
Syndergaard.
But Syndergaard would make quite the difference.
Yep.
Yeah, so my 5 team is also one that hasn't been mentioned yet. I have the Giants 5th, just because...
Like 500.
Like, considering how good the Dodgers have been playing, the Giants have, kept they stayed in stride. They're still, within 2 games of the Dodgers because they're playing extremely good baseball. And they're I don't know, they're just always very, very good. And they're getting some pitching back. They're getting Peavy back.
What?
And
that's not
I don't know if that'll help, but
hurt.
it's a nice problem to have when you have too many pitchers. You can respect that.
He's barely a pitcher. Jeff Francoeur is arguably a better pitcher than him at this point.
Arguably.
Okay,
but their rotation is still pretty decent with Bumgarner and Heston has been doing well. Who else? I don't even know. They're not losing games. It's very interesting.
Actually, might be their best team in a while. I don't know if that's true since they lost Sandoval. I don't know. I like their team a lot.
I do.
But
their offense is Brandon Crawford is so much more productive. Panic has kept his pace from last half of the season when he was very good.
I love their
outfield. Has Pagan been playing every day still? He's under the radar kind of guy. Aoki's been very, very good. They don't even have Hunter Pence right now.
I don't like their rotation very much as a whole.
As a whole, probably not. But they just don't lose games. I don't get it. They just don't lose.
That's not a bad problem.
That's not a problem at all. Yeah. If you don't lose, you're doing something right.
I think they just need to get into the playoffs, and then they can work their magic even up to an odd year.
No, they can just let Bumgarner work his magic.
But I don't really like past Heston and Bumgarner. I think their rotation's pretty bad, actually.
It's poopy. Tim Hudson.
Hudson's passable, I guess.
Tim Lincecum is not great.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. They also have Vogelsong still, don't they? So
I don't even know how that guy still is on this team. How is he? The fact that I feel like he's been on 1-year contracts with the Giants for 20 years.
Because the Giants have an insane amount of loyalty towards their players, and that clearly works to some extent.
Except for Pablo Sandoval.
Well, Pablo Sandoval wanted too much money. That was Sandoval's fault. It was Sandoval's fault.
It was a good choice.
Well, yeah, we don't know that. Sandoval is basically dormant all season, and then in the playoffs he decides to hit.
It was a good choice to let him go, though.
They didn't let him, they couldn't sign him to what he was asking. They couldn't.
It was a good choice.
Okay, Rudy.
Just imagine if James Shields wouldn't have been a dum-dum and signed with
Yes, if they got James Shields,
they would be a monster team.
Yes.
I mean,
they would have 2 workhorses.
Take away Lincecum's innings and give him to Shields. I think you have a team that's
they would have that, like, imagine Tim Lincecum would move to the bullpen, and he was very good at the bullpen when he pitched in the bullpen, and they would have an even better bullpen. So they have 2 workhorses and an amazing bullpen. That is the formula for success. Anyway, that is going to conclude our power rankings. It is time for our weekly fantasy update. We are going to draft our players for the week. I don't know. I never know who has the first pick, so one of you guys just say your pick.
Josh Donaldson.
Okay. Farbod, you can go.
Nolan Arenado.
That is a very good pick. Maybe I should have gone because I was going to pick him. I will pick Jose Bautista.
Damn it!
Yay!
Your turn again, Uwe.
But yeah, I will also pick up Sonny Gray.
Alright. My turn?
Yes, it is.
JD Martinez.
Wow. Bold move.
It's a bold plan there, Cotton.
Oh, screwed that up so bad.
I'm going to go with the Chris of the Sale.
The Chris of the Sale?
Yes.
He helped me a lot.
And...
Yeah, he did.
And... Have I taken the Dozier yet?
The Dozier?
The Dozier.
I think I have not taken the Doge. Wait, you have. Never mind.
I have taken the Doge. Okay.
I lied.
I love Dozier, by the way. We just appreciate it.
I like Dozier as well.
He is the ultimate underrated baseball player. My God. Crap. I need a hitter.
Crap.
Of course, Colorado is not home this week.
Yeah, nobody's playing at Colorado, so that's a huge factor.
I'm not okay with that.
They just need to build all their stadiums in Colorado, and we'll be set.
That would be the appropriate decision in my mind.
Everybody's just playing Colorado. I feel like we need music to, like, make you feel pressure.
Have I mentioned that? I don't. Okay.
Wow. That was very staticky. Okay.
Michael Franco or Alps?
What?
Michael Franco?
The Albert. I'll go with the Pujos.
The Pujos?
I'll go with Big Mick.
You're very choppy right now, just saying.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He's picking the Pujols, right?
Pujols.
Okay, my turn. I'll get, the man I said doesn't look like a baseball player, Estrada.
Oh my God. I want to see this guy get shelled so bad now. I want to see him get destroyed. Why do you want it
if he doesn't look like a baseball player?
Okay, I'm gonna pick Ryan Braun, actually.
Who?
Ryan Braun.
Ooh.
Oh.
He's not really doing that well, but okay.
I haven't heard of Ryan Braun since...
Ever heard of Ryan Braun?
I haven't heard of him in a while. About him.
I'm hoping he's gonna make his name relevant again.
Well, Matt Duffy somehow finished a single away from the cycle. That's rare.
And Steven Matz became the first hitter since 1914 to have, like, 4 RBI, first pitcher to have like 4 RBIs and like 3 hits or something.
In his debut?
Yeah.
Or in his period?
3 hits?
He had 3 plus, he had 3 hits, 4 RBIs. It's not even out of pitchers who've done that. It's out of anyone. First big league pitcher since 1914 with 3 hits and 4 RBIs in MLB debut.
And he won, obviously.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's a very good day.
Yeah.
He's the second Mets pitcher to have 3 hits this season.
We all know who the best Mets hitter though is.
Syndergaard.
Bartolo.
No, it's Syndergaard.
I like Bartolo.
I thought Bartolo
I think
was
the
the
Mets
best.
actually have the best hitting pitching.
Yeah, I thought Bartolo was the best hitter on the Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the best hit, like, I'm actually being serious right now. They have the best hitting pitching in baseball. Like, DeGrom can swing it a little bit.
Mad Bum just went deep.
Syndergaard is very good. Matz apparently is quite good, I guess.
Well, different team, but Mad Bum just went deep.
Did he? Really?
Yep.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Okay.
You know, so with the ESPYs thing, he is one of the 3 players that is, like, nominated for the best MLB player.
Who?
Mad Bum.
Okay.
Which is a bit excessive. I mean, like, from a public standpoint, I guess that makes sense. So, I don't know. That's just interesting in my mind. Because you know you have your Kershaw and your Trout, and then
I guess you could argue he's the best player when it counts the most.
Yes.
If you want to decide
That is the only argument, I think.
Not which you do it, but I mean, for some
Yeah.
reason that's how one wants to do it. You could do it, I guess, that way.
I accept it. That's fine. But anyway, that's going to do it for our podcast. Of course, we will accept any feedback you have for us. We appreciate any feedback you have for us. You can tweet us at WPB_podcast, or you can email us if you're that kind of person at warandpeacebaseball@gmail.com. And, we have an Instagram too, war_peace_baseball.
Yep.
On Instagram. I don't know if it's active. Is it active?
I hope so.
You're the one. Okay. Farbod is supposed to be in charge of that, so I'm going to take that as a no. But it's there if you want to look at it for whatever reason. Yeah, so there will be new stuff. There will be some smaller videos that we will be releasing throughout the week now, during the summer time, and they will be shorter, but we'll continue our very long podcast and that fun time that we have every week. So join us next week, and
Adios.